What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more J-drama score. And we're going right back to the Mozu soundtrack, neo-noir J-drama from 2014. Mozu being the Japanese word for a type of bird called a shrike, which impales its prey on pointy objects, whether natural ones like sticks or thorns, or in more modern times like chain link fences and other things. And thematically that plays into the show. It's 10 episodes in season 1, 5 episodes in season 2. As I mentioned in the previous video, I am starting a watch-along series of the show on my Patreon. I just watched the first episode, and that made me remember that, I did react to a handful of tracks from the soundtrack many months ago. I'd like to get back to that, so here we are. And we're going to listen to a tune that translates to appearance of Shrike. It's Mozu no Sugata, and yeah, appearance of the Shrike or appearance of Shrike. So it relates to, the central themes of the show. I will say a part of this, the most epic and emotional part of it, is used in a prominent scene in the final episode of season 2. So the final episode of the whole show. So when I hear that part of this, I think of that. It's not used in whole. I don't think at any point in the show, but it does show up in some different points, including, as I said, most notably in the final episode of everything. So yeah, we're going to listen to, as I said, and the composer is Kanno Yugo. So from the Mozu soundtrack by Kanno Yugo, this is Appearance of Shrike. The next time that organ comes back, it's the part from the final episode. Yeah, it is sort of like two-faced. The parts between those two organ sections are, sort of obviously rhythmic and percussive, but also a bit disoriented. There's that vocal, but it's echoed, and it's, not melodic or anything, so it just feels like we're in limbo, sort of waiting to see what happens, and then that deep, bass-heavy, like organ, like synth layer rolls in, and the first time it just, it's like a tide that comes in and goes out, and then we actually get the wave, the crest, the melodic flair of the second version of it, and that again is the part that's appears very prominently in the last episode of the second season. So like I said, excited to go through the rest of the soundtrack. I'm going to try to coordinate it around Mondays, even after doing 2 in the session. There's 13 more tunes on here, so looking forward to it. And yeah, as I said, it's just a crazy show, and I remember when I first watched it, it made a big impression. I rewatched it a couple years later, and then that was like 3 something years ago. So yeah, really looking forward to it. In any case, let me know what you think. I know there's a few people out there who were following the J drama soundtrack in its earlier phase. So hopefully resurrecting it will encourage some of those people to return. In any case, I will see you next time. Peace.